I'm here at the Monster Truck Hall of Fame Museum. If you watched the last video I did with Dennis, the interview I did with him, I kind of talked about the old days a little bit, and I kind of threw Mike Wine under the bus a little bit. I don't know if he saw that or not. Hopefully he didn't see anything, but...
wait a minute, Tracy. Oh, yes, I did see that.
What'd you think?
Well, let's see. How do we start out? Oh, yeah, I was driving because, first of all, you don't never let Dennis Anderson drive a rental car anymore.
Good point.
You don't never let Porter do anything but be in the back seat. He's a back seat driver anyway. But also, you were in the back seat with him in the back. So I don't know which one of you pulled the e-brake up.
Well, it wasn't me.
I am an angel. I would never do something like that. I am the innocent one of the group.
Yeah. Talking about the old days, what's some of the goofiest stuff you remember from that we did? You guys did.
Some of the craziest stuff. Oh my God, you got to bring Wiggins into it if you're going to talk about anything crazy.
And Gary will probably see this. He's one of my Facebook friends.
Wiggins needed some towels one time to clean Mopar Magic, so he sent me into the hotel to get him some towels. I went up on the 3rd floor, cleaned the cart out with towels, wrapped up a big sheeted blanket, shoved it out the window, and Gary was waiting below. And as it hit him, I don't think he caught it. It hit the ground, and Gary hit the ground also.
I remember, I want to say 90, 91, that New Year's Day or New Year's Eve show we did in Toronto, Canada. Were you part of that? That was my first show working the starting line as a starter.
Yes.
And the guys were, the motel we stayed in was like 20-some floors high, and you guys, I say you guys, I assume you were in on it, were bird hunting with chairs, throwing them off the 27th floor down into the tree, because we were sitting there eating breakfast, Mike Speller and myself, I don't remember who else, and look out the window, and was that a chair that hit the ground? And look out, and here's another one, and there's 2 or 3 stuck in the trees up there, and then found out you guys were bird hunting.
Papa Speller. Man, I loved running with Mama and Papa Speller.
Yeah.
Some of the greatest people there was ever out there. And you got Keith Speller, their son, now in Monster Jam. No, that was innocent back then. My quotes always usually start out accidentally. You like that? Just some of the furniture needed to be moved around and rearranged. And we thought the balcony was bigger than what it really was. So we thought we were just setting them out on the balcony, and they were accidentally falling off the balcony downstairs.
Well, it was kind of windy that day, wasn't it?
It was very windy, so I think a lot of stuff was just blowing off like that.
That's our story. We're sticking to it. Anything else? Like I touched something on Facebook the other day about the 2 gallons of M30 hand cleaner in the hot tub at the motel.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that because, like I said, I am the innocent one of the group. It was more or less Johnny K would get me wound up, but I think there was a time when it was Dennis Anderson, Porter, Gary Wiggins, and if my memory's right, because I am getting old, it was in Atlanta, Georgia at a La Quinta Hotel.
Could have been.
And I think they were all sharing a room and had a trash can load of beer in there. And I had one of them little bitty, maybe a little bit bigger firecracker that me and Johnny K made up.
I remember this one.
And we were just going to throw it in the room and see if we can scare the big, bad monster truck driver gravedigger. Well, we accidentally threw it in the room and held the door. Then we forgot. It wasn't the small firecracker. It was a large one that we made up with gunpowder. We heard them hollering and screaming. I don't know who ran into the bathroom and grabbed a mattress and pulled it over top of them. Next thing you know, the explosion went off, carpet got tore up, windows got blowed out, and poor Mike Wine got the blame for that.
Charleston, West Virginia, I was working a starting line. That was when I was the starter. The previous night, I remember hanging out in somebody's room, and as I went back to my room, 3 or 4 of you guys come sprinting down the hallway, and I thought, like an idiot, I stood there going, I'm going to see what these guys are up to. Somebody tackled me and knocked me down.
Oh,
what you guys were going to do was strip my clothes off and then lock me out of my room and call security and tell them there was a naked guy running around the hallway.
You have the story wrong on that one. The truth on that one is, that's the time you had brown stains in your underwear.
No.
And me being a good guy, I wanted you to get them off so you wouldn't get a rash. So I pulled them off of you gently.
They were blue.
And then I forgot I put them in the truck. Johnny K reminded me when we were at the track. He tried to give them back to you. I came back to run for the second round, and you threw them back in my truck, and they went up over the duck build of my helmet and my hat. We took off, and after the race, I ended up stopping on the other end because I couldn't see.
I remember that. We veered off course, and we thought something was wrong with Mike. Go down there, and see his head over this way, and he's kind of shaking, and like, I don't know, is he having a seizure or something, or what's going on here? And then he looked up, and the underwear is hanging over his visor right in front of his eyes. A clean pair someone else bought because they shredded mine when they ripped them off because they couldn't get me in the hallway the night before. But anyways, that was good times.
It was good times. It has been great.
And no one got hurt. So.
Nobody got hurt. Oh, no, I never get hurt because I'm the innocent one. But it was good times. It was great.
Well, hey, man, it's good seeing you again.
Good seeing you, buddy,
at the Hall of Fame. You're going to be in here in a few years.
I really enjoyed my first year being here at the Monster Truck Hall of Fame in Auburn, Indiana.
Yeah.